And we are live. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. I am so excited because today I have another beautiful mompreneur that's joining us today. Her name is Tigist Mulatu. He's one of our leaders in the community as well. And when I saw her share her story in masterminds, in one of our masterminds, I was really inspired by her. So I'm so thankful that she took the time to be with us today. So without further ado, everyone, this is Tigis Mulatu. Hi, Tigis.
you. Thank you, Benjamin. Thank you for inviting me to your audience, to your page. It's always an honor to speak and to talk about this business that pretty much changed my life. So it's an honor to be invited. So thank you.
You're welcome. You're so welcome. So we have a little technical difficulties a while ago. Sorry, guys, if we're a little late. There's a confusion with the time, I guess. So,
Yeah.
but it's all good, So the reason why I wanted to do some mompreneur interviews is because I want people to get to know some of our members, their journey, their stories, what makes them very successful in the online space. So are you ready? Can we start? Okay,
Absolutely.
so who is Tigist before you found the online business? How many kids do you have? Where are you originally from? And what was your why for starting the business?
Yeah, sure. So my name is Tigist Mulatu. Originally, I am from a beautiful country called Ethiopia. So I moved to the United States about 10 years ago in 2012.
Mhm.
So the reason that I moved to the United States is always for the green pastures. It's always the grass is greener on the other side of the mountain, right? So
Yeah.
always looking for better education. So I did my bachelor's degree in Ethiopia. So my
Mhm.
background is in IT. So after that, I always had this passion to further my education because once you have your master's degree, then you can get a good job, a great job, and then at the end of the day, the goal is making a good amount of money, right? So
Yeah.
that was my dream. And after I come here, I can support my family back in Ethiopia. So I have this dream and passion to just better my life. So that's why I came here. But after I came here, I immediately got trapped in the 9 to 5. I got a job, so immediately
Yeah.
started working. But I was so thankful for that because not a lot of people get that opportunity to actually find a nice job when you
Mhm.
first come here. So I was one of the lucky ones, I believe,
Yeah.
to kind of get a professional job. I still got to do some kind of certification to update my degree. I did Microsoft certification, so I passed that, go through interviews, and got my job. So I was very thankful for that, and been working in the IT industry for 6 years.
Okay.
Life was great. All that
Mhm.
was before family, before getting married, before kids,
Yeah.
all myself. So it was great, but things start to shift once I start family, once I start having kids. Like I told you, all my family
Mhm.
are in Ethiopia. So
Yeah.
after my firstborn, my mom came here to support me. She got a visitor visa and she was here for about 3 months. Then she said goodbye, good luck, and she went back to her family. So
Yeah.
I'm here thinking, what do I do now? Like, do I raise my kid? Do I stay home? In Ethiopia, we have this culture, like, in even in the house, you have your grandma, you have your
Yeah.
neighbors, like everybody supporting you.
Yeah.
You don't you raise your kids all by yourself. Like everybody is raising your kid.
Yeah.
So here, there's nobody. I don't have any relative or whatsoever in Minnesota, and I'm here without anyone except for my husband, who is really, really, really busy, by the way.
Busy.
And I'm like, what do I do now? Do I raise my kid? Do I sacrifice like all the things that I've done to accomplish, the job, or do I send my kid to a daycare? So
Yeah.
what I decided at the time, and I did not have enough knowledge, about, daycares, how they run, or like, what I'm giving myself up to, what I'm getting myself into. So I just think, okay, like I've just, try to find a good daycare. And then
Mhm.
that's what I did. I put my son to a daycare and I start working. But always I wanted to stay home. So that's the journey of me exploring, the online world. I know, like I'm speaking too much. Maybe
It's
that's
okay.
your next question. And because I'm always passionate about talking about this and my journey. So that's what leads me to explore. There gotta be something. There
Mm-hmm.
gotta be something that I can do from
Yeah.
home before even having another kid. Now, like even my firstborn and my second born child, which is like now a year and a half, they
Yeah.
have a huge age gap
Mm-hmm.
because I did not even want to have another child before I have something of my own. So I
Right.
did not want to put any other child to the same thing that I put my first child.
Yeah.
So that's what I decided. I gotta start a business. I gotta be successful. I gotta have my own income. And then after that, I can do
Mhm.
whatever that I wanted. So that's a little bit of me and my background and, my journey.
Yeah, no, that's so great. I can totally relate. I'm originally from the Philippines too and have four kids. So it's busy. I'm so grateful for my job too. I work for the provincial government here in BC. And yeah, it's always a struggle because we're pretty much the same culture. Like we have everyone in the Philippines, our aunties, our grandmas, neighbors or something. So
Yeah.
we always have that kind of support. And then you start going and then leaving overseas and you don't have anyone. So it's really tough, right? So that's so true. So as a working mom before, because you were IT analyst, right? For 6 years, you said, okay. So how are you able to balance family, work, and building your business?
Yeah. So like I told you, like when I start out like my journey in the professional world, when I'm an IT analyst,
Mm-hmm.
it was all myself. I did not start a family right away. So the first
Okay.
few years, it was great. It
Okay.
was all by myself. But after that, I have my firstborn. That's when things start shifting. That's when I started, okay, I gotta do something else. And while
Yeah.
I was doing my regular job, the first business that I got into was selling products on Amazon. So because when I google like what can I do online, all these videos or information start popping up. You can sell products online on an
Mm-hmm.
Amazon store or Shopify store. So that's what I get myself into first.
Yeah.
I start watching a lot of videos on how to sell products on Amazon, how to
Yeah.
source products and stuff like that. I even bought a course from this guy. He's still famous. If you guys want to go ahead and follow him, his name is Kevin David. So I bought a course for $999
Mm-hmm.
to be able to learn how to sell products on Amazon. So I
Mm.
did that. I took the course. I followed all the steps and actually started selling products on Amazon. And I did that for a couple years while I was doing my regular job. So it was a lot of like hassle for me because you
Yeah.
deal with actual products, you deal with quality checks, you deal with a lot of things, hands down. And I was like, okay, I did not give up. I'm not a, I don't want to say I gave up. I've
Yeah.
learned a lot of things from that business, but I did that for 2 years, and I'm like, okay, this is really not growing. This is not going
Yeah.
anywhere. Like I'm not quitting my job yet.
Yeah.
So like, okay, I gotta find something else. And that's after that I came across an ad that talks about this digital business, digital marketing, that I don't have to deal with actual products myself. There are actually
Mhm.
other companies that handles all the heavy lifting for me. I have to take care of the marketing stuff. And I'm like, that really grabbed my attention because I knew what dealing with products actually mean. So
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, so what do I do? Where do I sign up? How
Yeah.
do I learn? And I got into it, and thank God, within about 7-8 months in my business, that's where when I actually surpassed my corporate salary. So I also started this business while I still kept my regular job because
Mhm.
I did not want to risk anything, right? So
Yeah.
once I started getting a really, really good result in my business, then I said, okay, like this is huge, this is real. So I
Yeah.
just quit my job and started focusing on this business full time. So it's about, I don't know, 4 years now.
4
Uh,
years? Okay.
four
Yeah.
years since I
Wow.
and about 3 years since I quit my job. So
Oh, 3 years. Wow. That's so inspiring. Like, wow, you did it so fast. Like, not a lot of people can do that fast. Like, yeah, me too. I'm so grateful. I have my job too. I love my job too. So,
yeah,
but yeah, it's funny because I was also looking into that Amazon, yeah, or something, not affiliate, but yeah, you said the ones that you're doing.
yeah.
when I saw you share that on Mastermind, I was like, holy, that's a lot of work. 'Cause- so I said, yeah, we're so lucky that in on Orland business, we don't carry inventory. We don't
Mhm.
have, we don't have much. You're so right. Like they did a lot of heavy lifting for us.
Yeah,
So all we do is marketing the products and just connecting with people, right? So
yeah.
our potential members. So yeah. So what did you learn about yourself since you started the business? Were you so confident already? Do you really have the entrepreneurial mindset before? Or how are you? Are you seeing yourself really a business person?
Yes, I consider myself a business person because I always wanted to have something of my own, even though I had, a regular job. But deep inside my heart, the deepest dip of my heart, I always wanted to have something of my own, like my time
Mhm.
freedom, financial freedom, being able to do what I want on my own time.
Right.
So regular job doesn't usually give you that kind of flexibility unless you really love what you do. So there
Right.
are certain people that really love what they do. Like,
Mhm.
they might be nurses and they might be, helping other people in that might really be their passion, right?
Yeah.
So, but if that's not you, like you're just there to make money, no, there's a better way of making a whole lot of money, right? So,
Yeah.
but if you're called to do something, absolutely go for it, right? But for
Yeah.
myself, um, I don't think I was called to just sit down somewhere in a desk and to analyze somebody else's business. I
Yeah.
need to be analyzing my own business. You know what I mean? So even while I was sitting at my desk, my head is always somewhere else. You look like what can I do? You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So like I was just physically there, but it was not satisfying for me.
Right.
So
Right.
what I learned for myself is, and what I learned from this business is whatever that you set your mind to, the first thing is like you need to have the desire. What's your desire?
Yeah.
What do you want to accomplish? Like your why. We always talk about our why in this business
Yeah.
because unless you define that, uh, what you really want out of your life, and then it's really hard for you to actually see,
Yeah.
which direction that you need to go.
So
So after you lay that out, then it's just gonna be like a step by step process. You might not see the full stairs yet, but you just take, one step at a time, and you're actually gonna get to your destination. So
yeah.
I've always considered myself as a go-getter, a risk taker. Like when I invested in my Amazon business, like I told you, even the course, you
Mm-hmm.
invest money, inventory, you invest money to
Yeah.
to 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 get your products and inventory from China. So that's the
Yeah.
Alibaba website. So everything costs money and everything has a risk associated with it.
True.
So I always consider myself, a risk taker. I don't, afraid. I'm not afraid of risk unless it's like a life threatening risk. You know
Yeah.
what? But in that case, you're really cautious. Oh my goodness,
Yeah. Yeah.
to learn, like even like I spend a lot of money on Amazon, for example, but I don't consider that a waste because
Mhm.
I
You
learned
learn
a lot,
something.
I've grown a
Yeah.
lot from it. And actually I believe that's what actually made my paths very smooth and like successful
Yeah.
quickly in my next business because I know what to expect, like what is an online business. Even like it paved the way for me to get into the online world. So yeah.
Yeah, that is so true. So, and yeah, it's inspiring because there's a lot of our members who own brick and mortar businesses,
Yeah.
right? So they get to appreciate, oh my God, this online business is so much easier,
Yeah.
so much less money investment that you need, and you can like double, earn 5 figures, 6 figures, even 7 figures. It's just crazy. It's so inspiring. So, are there any challenges that you encountered while doing the business?
There are always challenges
Mhm.
in any kind of business. So
Yeah,
it's what matters is how you take them. Like, are you gonna take them as a roadblock or are you gonna take them as a stepping stone?
yeah,
Right? So this challenge is always gonna pave a way for you to explore new things, to find other ways that even
yeah.
gonna, benefit your business and help you grow.
Mhm.
So of course there are challenges in any business, but I like my mindset right now is whenever I face those challenges, okay, And in this business, usually, you're in the business. So the challenge that we consider sometimes might be some technical, like I don't want to say technical,
Mm-hmm.
but some things, like, and then you just have to explore or learn, and okay, there's another way, instead
Yeah.
of letting that block you.
Mm-hmm.
We just explore, and there's our community, our training site, that there are like countless learning resources that we have. So it's
Yeah.
just a matter of learning. We're always learning, so instead of like saying challenge, there are always learning curves,
Yeah.
and you learn and you go, right?
Yeah.
So that's what I consider them.
Yeah, so true. And everything now you can do YouTube too. If there's something that's not so clear, go YouTube, go Google
Yeah.
it, and then you can find it. Yeah, I know. There's so many resources. And I love that you mentioned about our training site because there's so much information. You can learn so much. All the platforms are being discussed there. And you like the tutorials are video based. So you can do it anytime. So in your own pace, right? So it's so amazing. So, what are your achievements or the goals that you've achieved while doing the business?
Yeah. So many financial goals. Yeah. So, like I told you, within about 8 months, I quit my job because
Mhm.
my business was actually surpassing my salary. Um, we bought a beautiful, beautiful luxury house. Me and
I
my
saw
husband
that. It's so
actually.
beautiful.
Thank you. So yeah, we actually paid half down. It's almost paid off now. So which
Wow.
is really good. Paid off my car. Actually
Mhm.
bought it in cash. So uh l- yeah, so a lot of financial, lots of vacation.
Yeah. You're definitely living the life, hey?
So we actually have another travel plan in March 5. So it's coming quick.
Oh,
So,
where are you guys going?
Jamaica, we're going to Jamaica.
Oh, wow. Away from the snow. Oh, you guys do
Yeah,
you have snow in
yeah, in
Minnesota?
Minnesota. So we
Okay.
don't know. Yeah.
So yeah, I know. I
So
can
that
totally
freedom
relate.
is really, really good.
Yeah.
So
No, that's so true. So why do you think, because I would like to serve moms like myself. Like that's my avatar, that's my audience. And why do you think a lot of moms are hesitant to start an online business?
um there might be so many reasons, but I think one thing is them they might think that they may not have enough time to do it,
Mm-hmm.
because their moms are busy, even
Yeah.
though they stay home. Like our
Yeah.
kids, they keep us busy 24/7. So it's like thinking themselves like, I cannot do this because like I have so many things on my plate. I might not have enough time. I might not be committed enough to it.
Yeah.
If I'm not really committed to it, like I'm not gonna get results. That's true. But with the time regards, this business actually, like I told you, I started this business while I was still having my full-time job, and I
Yeah.
was also a parent. So the couple hours a day that I was having after I came from work, that's what I was putting on to build my business. That actually eventually helped me to quit my job. So
Oh,
time wise, it's really, really flexible, right? So you just put an hour here, an hour there, and you can actually build your online business. So that should not be a reason for people. There might be some businesses that requires a ton of time.
yeah.
uh, Amazon, it's going to require a ton of time because you're the one who's
Mhm.
going to deal with the products, even the quality of the products. I remember I used to open each and every box of the
Mhm.
products that came from China to actually see they're not broken, there's no missing piece and everything, and
Yeah.
that's a ton of time. So there might be other businesses out there that's going to require a lot of time, but this is not.
Yeah.
You can actually build this business on your own pace.
Yeah.
So if that is the reason for other moms that's gonna hold them back from starting this business, that should not be a reason. Um,
Mhm.
yeah, I think that's what I'm thinking of. And the other thing is uh, being scared of the unknown. Like,
Yeah.
what am I getting myself into? Like, I don't have any experience in the online world. I've never owned any kind of business. And that's exactly why this business is, set up to help people that don't have any experience or whatsoever, to build a business online. So
Yeah.
this is actually created for those kind of people that say, "Oh my God, I don't know what to do. Come
Yeah.
here, let's show you what to do step by step, and you're not gonna be overwhelmed thinking, all right, what am I gonna do now? What am I gonna do next?" Because that's why the step by step process is and the training is created for, and our mentorship program is created
Yeah.
for to actually, hold people hand in hand and,
Yeah.
help create a business. So that should also not be a reason for people, especially moms, to start the business,
Yeah.
because the help, the mentorship in the community is a really great blessing. Because I did not have that when I started my
The
Amazon business.
Amazon,
Like
right?
I
Yeah.
failed the course for me. Of course, he promised me a course, so he gave me the course, saying bye bye. Good luck.
Yeah.
you know,
Email me if you have questions or something, right? So,
So it's not like, here's your course, but if you
yeah.
have any questions, feel free to come back to me.
Yeah.
No, that was not
Yeah.
the thing.
We're
Okay,
done.
good luck. So, but if I have questions, like my friend and my go-to was Googling YouTube. Like, what do I do here? What do I do now?
Yeah.
It's important to have that mentality, like you don't always depend on a particular, it's always good to learn from YouTube or any other learning resources,
Yeah.
but the big plus in this business is the training that we have. Like we're always updating the training, because platforms change, information change, especially in this online world.
Yeah.
We have to keep up with everything.
Yeah.
And thank God that we have people that are on top of their task, doing this on the background, updating the training and everything, so that we have the most value out of it. So
Yeah.
that's
That is so true. Yeah, it's just everything is set up for us. Mentorship is great, training is great. The kind of friendship that you get to find in this kind of community, it's very inspiring and uplifting,
yeah,
right? So it's just, yeah, you don't feel alone. Even if you're working online by yourself, you don't feel alone in this community, which is so inspiring for me too. And I love doing this. I'm a busy mom too. So sometimes I would wake up early and stay up really late
yeah,
just to work on my business. But you do what you do. And yeah, just stop comparing yourself to others. I think a lot of us compare, oh, why, how come this person is this successful, but you have your own journey. I think you
yeah,
just have to appreciate
yeah,
that in time you will get there in
yeah,
time, right?
yeah.
So yeah, so I'm so happy to have you today, TGs. What Yeah, thank you for your time today. I haven't met you personally, but I
Yeah,
hope one day we get to see each other.
absolutely. Are
So
you
yeah, if you
going to
want,
the convention in August by any
yes,
chance? Oh,
yes.
you are. So I'm gonna see you there then.
Hopefully keep your fingers crossed. But yeah, I'm so excited for our convention. So I hope to see you there, to get to meet you there.
Yeah.
All the best to you and your beautiful family. And so yeah, so we have webinar. We just want to invite everyone. If you guys are interested to check out this online business, we have webinar, free webinar Tuesdays and Thursdays. You can log into my site www.detorisfacet.com, or do you want to say your website too, TGs?
It's okay.
It's
What
okay.
matters is that they give the information, and anybody that wants to start a business,
Yeah.
they get it. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So feel free to log in. It's a free webinar. It's an information session. So you get to learn, you get to hear from some other business owners, their testimonial about this business, because I am truly grateful. I found this business. It's my personal growth alone in this business is so priceless. I'm just so thankful to God. So thankful to meeting very beautiful person like you, TGs.
Me too. Me
And yeah, thank you for your time. Any last words? Anything you want to leave the audience or the followers? I just want to apologize because we weren't able to see the comments who are able to join us today, because I'm doing the StreamYard, so I'm not very familiar with this yet, but I'll be reading the messages later. So thank you everyone for joining us today. And yeah, any last words, Tigis?
No, I don't think so. So, like anybody who's watching this, if you wanted to start a business, like the website, Evangeline website is over there, so you can just register. There's a free information, which is a 90-minute webinar that you can watch to get started. That's what I watched 4 years ago. That
Yeah.
gave me all the results now 4 years going strong. So this business is not going anywhere. But the
Yeah.
sooner you start, the
Yeah.
sooner that you get results, and that's great. So
Yeah.
hop on the website and register for our free webinar, and then go from there.
Yeah, and thank you for inspiring us, Tigis. Thank you for your time. I know how busy you are, but you took the time to join us with today. So I hope we will be a blessing to some people today and get inspired by your story. So
Yes,
okay,
thank
well,
you for
thank you.
having me.
You're so welcome. Okay,
All right,
okay,
bye.
bye.